After this whole article, I don't know who the bad guy is.
I think it's us, dude.
I think we're the baddies. Wait, are we the baddies?
I think we're the baddies. Dude.
We're the baddies?
We're the baddies.
I don't agree with you guys. No hide mentality.
I can't tell what side we're on.
So, there's a woman. Her name's Karen McGee.
Karen, huh?
She is a deaf 71-year-old Florida resident. She is considering a lawsuit against the city of Austin, Texas, after what was supposed to be a simple 3-hour layover at Austin Bergstrom International Airport, but it turned into an arrest and an ordeal.
Oh.
3 hours?
She had her arm broken by a jailer. Whoa. And she was left untreated for 3 days.
What the fuck? What happened?
By the jailer.
September 13th, 2022. She was waiting for a connecting flight from Austin to Seattle. Very simple. She's flying alone for the first time in her life and very nervous because her hearing aids weren't working well. She is, after all, deaf. So she sat within sight of the ticket desk to make sure she knew when her plane would begin to board. Very cute and innocent. After noticing it hadn't boarded on time, she spoke with the ticket agent and was distressed to learn that she had missed an announcement that her gate had changed. Because she is deaf.
Oh. That's why you gotta have the app. The app, they update live.
No, you gotta have somebody next to the ticket agent who's like doing all that shit the whole time.
Well, even
and that was a respectful way of doing it, by the way.
But even if she was next to the ticket agent in the booth, like it would say it on the screen.
Yeah, it would. She really wasn't paying attention then.
Yeah.
Right.
But you do gotta get the app. The
app updates live.
But don't you think, like when you're watching like Joe Biden
worried face.
Watching Joe Biden talk, he's got some lady like
on the side. Yep.
You know.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had a gaming headset on at the gate, and I could tell when they change gates.
Yep. And that's pretty much like very similar.
Yeah, but you're zany.
But isn't
you just see everybody picking the shit
that
up
like
the movie?
normal protocol to go to your gate first and look at the departure thing on the fucking wall?
But this lady was like really on it, right? She was like trying to make sure she knew, so she was very distressed.
No, we don't think so. We think she's full of shit.
We'll give her the benefit of the doubt until there's more story development.
No, the group hates her already.
That's what I'm portraying via the police. So get this.
Did she kick up a storm?
You're busting a Ryan right now.
She texted her cousin.
Great.
She learned that there was another plane parked at the same gate going to the same destination. She approaches the ticket agent and she asked if she could switch her ticket to that flight. She had trouble hearing the agent's response, but understood the answer was no.
Yeah.
Like whatever it was.
Because that's not how it works. Yeah. You can't buy a ticket at that fucking counter.
You gotta ask though.
She then made the same request to a different agent, and unbeknownst to her, the second agent called the police.
Oh shit.
He was probably already getting irate, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe she's missing out the part where she called him a fucking asshole and she'll beat her ass.
Well, you don't know, right? And also,
71-year-old deaf woman.
Yeah, you don't know how she's presenting, and then the ticket agent has no idea what her situation.
And the closest person that I know that was deaf was pretty much my pops. He had hearing aids. When he didn't have those motherfuckers in, he's screaming. So you don't even know. Like, she could just be straight yelling. Yeah.
What time? It's the next flight! You're like, I'm calling the police, you mean bitch!
Yeah, my dad would be like this.
What happened?
What did it say? That.
So, and her lawyer is basically like, hey, look, if you want to
hurt my ears.
I'm like, why you tell me we come so close for, dude?
I didn't want to lean in, honestly.
Your ears are big enough. Your ears are fucked up enough too.
People always say that too in the comments. It hurts my feelings.
That's true, because
this guy could hear the rice growing.
Nick can hear it. It's like sonar.
They're like, why are they spending so much money on having NASA shit in space? Just send Nick's ears out there.
It's all Steve right in the comments.
My favorite thing is when like people on TikTok make fun of his ears, and then other people comment and they go, look up what cauliflower ear is, and you're not gonna want to make fun of him. And then they always come back and go, oh my bad.
Destroy them, dude. Crush their souls in their dreams.
I prefer the big ear jokes. Those are funnier.
They get immediately scared.
So why is NASA listening to shit when they can send your ears up there?
That's it's just something I write a lot in the comments, and I just never saw a good answer.
It's a good question.
Nobody rebutted that, Ryan.
Her lawyer basically says unless you get on her level, her hearing aids can't pick you up, and so like she has a real problem receiving the communications.
That's very true.
Yeah. You would know. So there you go. That helps. But then,
because half the time I'm like, Dad, does your hearing aids even work? Because I'm talking to him and he can't even hear me still. But you have to speak at a certain frequency and you gotta speak at ear level. They barely.
Shit.
And then when they're working, you can hear them working. You can almost hear your own echo in his ear, like a megaphone.
Like a walkie-talkie?
Like you'll hear your own voice, like in an electronic way, going in there. You're like, oh, okay, so now it's picking me up.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I didn't know that. It's cool.
So all she knows is she's like, okay, I asked for this to happen, and now I'm in a wheelchair, and I'm pushed to the front of the airport, and I think they're rebooking my flight. That's pretty good news. And then as soon as she gets outside, they start handcuffing her. Cops start handcuffing her. They take her to Travis County Jail on suspicion of trespassing.
Oh, shit.
And she says, all I did was stand up and they're all around me and I don't remember them saying anything to me or even to each other. And then she said, they shoved me against a wall. They started stripping me down of my clothes. And she screams, not my ring, when the officer started to remove her ring, right?
What?
She said an officer then told her something she didn't understand. She asked what, and in response, a different officer twisted her handcuffs with enough force to break her arm, which that's what happened.
Oh,
These guys.
I mean, she's 71, right?
She's an old lady.
Is she? And she's in a wheelchair.
Did they think she was homeless or something?
I don't know.
They must have been
trespassing.
They must have thought this is like, man, they're patient.
Yo, handle with care. She's 71.
So, and then what are you gonna strip her down like that? What do you think she's got on her, dude?
All because no one could communicate with her.
Probably got heavy.
Well, she's at the station, right? Because when they process her, they have to. Well, do they have to strip her? I don't think they have to strip her, but they gotta search her.
I just feel like a 71-year-old, you just like treat a little different though.
Yeah.
I'm no cop, but
But that would be reverse ageist.
Oh shit, that's right.
I don't want to be that.
all
You're
about
right.
being that.
I need to
Don't be
unlearn
that.
this.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up if you do
That's
that.
really
Yeah.
fucked up.
Strip them all.
So she says she lost time.
I said strip them all.
She lost time after this incident. She wakes up in her jail cell. She has her clothes back on, but they're inside out. Her arm is aching. She was given a leave, which is like for headaches and shit and like pain.
Not for broken arms.
Why are you laughing at that? Her clothes being get...
It's funny
You
when the old
swear?
lady gets her arm broken, huh?
You swear. Then she wakes up with her clothes on, but it's inside out.
Yeah, that is pretty interesting.
You think I did that?
Jesus, you're right. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Clothes inside
Could
out.
have happened.
Gwyneth Paltrow's pussy was quivering. I read that too, right off of the fucking copy.
Really?
Okay, so a police officer calls emergency technician who helped her contact her husband and get her into a hotel after she left the jail cell after 3 days of detention.
Damn.
In Austin.
In yes, in it doesn't say. It says she had her surgery on her arm after making it home to Florida, so she gets surgery in Florida.
Shit.
At the Austin jail, they gave her some barbecue.
And baked beans, I sure hope.
Some Terry Blacks.
And collard greens,
It was inside out barbecue.
Is it Blacks or Terry's?
right?
So she's for real untreated broken arm in a
Yeah.
jail cell in
They-
Austin for 3 days.
Cops just fucked her up and gave her some relief.
Where's the camera footage, man?
I know.
Crazy, dude.
And I want to hear what the cops have to say. They're like, I thought she was a fucking threat. Like, I want to hear all that.
Yeah, she was irate, and we thought she was a part of ISIS. It's like,
We didn't know what she had on her. We had to
She
strip
reached
her
in her
down.
pocket, could have been a grenade.
We don't know.
Turned out there were some heavies.
dude, if I was a cop, easily, if a person was being fucking annoying, I'll be like, oh, you're being a threat, and I'll twist their arm.
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
I'd do that.
That's why I'm not a cop, because I'd be so corrupt.
You'd be power hungry, corrupt. cop.
I'd be fucking elbowing the shit out of their fucking back on accident. Shut up, grandma, you fucking too loud.
Seems like a lot of Joes became cops out there nowadays, huh?
Nah. These Joes give cops a bad name.
Or maybe we're the stupid ones because they're dealing with criminals all day, every day, and maybe most criminals are 71-year-old ladies,
Yeah, we're deaf.
and we're just
That's a super.
biased. You know what I mean? Like,
Such a woke point that I would have
What?
been close to.
yeah, but why don't we let the professionals handle professional shit? Like, I mean, am I out there battling criminals every day? Nah. How can
No,
I
not
judge?
at all.
True stats, yeah.
So who's doing the real crooking? 71-year-old ladies.
Clearly.
They fit
Oh,
the
fast ones
profile.
on everybody.
Yeah.
And if you're on wheels, you can move faster. Let's be real.
Especially if it's electric.
You're more nimble.
Even with a broken arm.
Electric.
Oh yeah, those would be moving.
Oh, you only need one arm for that.
So she's probably gonna get a nice settlement.
If you get a pride scooter, you get 12 points of movement. Too.
That's right.
No, because Texas doesn't negotiate with terrorists.
Wow. Just Texas?
Yeah, Texas goes, we don't negotiate hostage situations.
But we serve barbecue in jail.
Yep.
Only behind closed doors.
We do negotiate with naked terrorists, which is why we had to remove her clothing.
Oh, that's right.
And then we put it back on inside out.
Yeah, that's fucked up, dude. They knew what they were doing.
Funny little prank.
It is a good prank, though, if you think about it.
Fucked up, dude.
It's like, dude, we put them on inside.
Dude, what if they're
Hey,
jeans?
tags out, tags out.
After this whole article, I don't know who the bad guy is.
I think it's us, dude.
I think we're the baddies. Wait, are we the baddies?
I think we're the baddies.
We're
Dude.
the baddies?
We're the baddies.
I don't agree with you guys. No hide mentality.
I can't tell what side we're on. What side are we
'Cause I
on?
think we're confused.
Yeah, we're
'Cause
confused,
I
huh?
think we want to give the cops and the grandma benefit of the doubt, but we're like, why would
let's
they
be
treat her?
basic,
Why would they
okay?
treat her like?
I think the basic thing is, oh, I can't believe these cops. She's just an innocent old lady. Fuck these racist cops.
Let's go.
Wait, was the lady black? I don't know. I hope she was because it fits my narrative.
Okay, because there was nothing to do with race in
But
there.
if she was a 71-year-old white lady, oh, it doesn't fit my narrative.
I mean, her name's McGee. How black could she be?
Hey, but also though, like, what if her clothes were on backwards the whole time?
Oh, so when they flip it inside out,
They were doing her a favor.
No, they just put it on backwards the whole time,
The
but
way
she
it
didn't
was.
realize.
she's
Yeah, it was the way she was.
yeah, deaf people don't realize that it's
Some
inside
deaf
out.
lady, she doesn't know.
Whether she's deaf or not, she might be also like, what if she was a little crazy?
Yeah, what if she's like,
Well, she's a little nuts.
she's avant-garde?
Yeah, and she had her clothes on backwards.
Hey, all the deaf people watching this right now, they're gonna be like, just because we can't hear doesn't mean that we stupid.
Well,
But-
at least they can watch it.
Exactly.
Hey, that's true. They could read it.
Yeah, but they
have
at least they
subtitles
can't
on our
write
videos?
angrily in our comments. Thank God. Oh wait, but they probably could, huh?
for sure.
Should we put this one on
Shit.
Patreon or no?
Nah.
I don't think that's how deafness works.
We should submit this one for a streaming.
I think it's gonna be really good.
But I think we're just thinking out loud, yo.
We don't have any room for more streamings, dude.
Just trying to help crack the case.
Yeah,
We're just reporting the news.
We got a real winner on our hands.
we're just trying theories. You know what I mean?
I don't know about you guys, but the word deaf was so positive when I was growing up. You want to be called deaf.
Dude, this is your stand-up bit for
Death Row Records, right?
So deaf.
Fresh to death.
Jermaine Dupri.
I'm still wondering if Karen McGee is black.
No. Now that we got our, this is her, and I like the cops. Like, they both need hands on her. 'Cause, like,
Damn.
she's a fucking
They
threat.
don't have a video?
I don't know, man.
Didn't release it.
She looks blind.
She looks like she.
That looks like a white supremacist officer taking down a good old person.
She looks like a fake lady, dude.
Why is she wearing glasses if she's deaf?
She does look like a dummy, I have to
Yeah,
say.
she looks like
And not like a dumb person, but more like a scarecrow.
Like a mannequin.
a mannequin.
Like a fake person?
yeah.
Like she'd be standing at Macy's.
Why is she wearing those sunglasses? I thought she was deaf, not blind.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
You'd think she'd be having earmuffs on.
I think you know what she's.
Check if her clothes are on backwards.
I don't like this. I don't like this handicap appropriation bullshit. What she's doing.
Did she ever say I'm deaf?
Here's our streaming opportunity right here.
That would solve a lot. No.
You should end this video.
If she started off with I'm deaf, I think cops. I'm trying to get the cops back. If she started off saying I'm deaf, then the cops can treat her accordingly. I'm like, oh, she can't hear. That's why she's screaming at us. Then I think the cops at fault. But if she never said that and she's just screaming and being hysterical, they might think she's on fentanyl or some shit. We better take this bitch down.
Exactly.
True, yeah.
That's what I've been saying this whole time.
I don't know.
I think she's gonna get a nice settlement.
I think so.
That's my prediction.
Like endless barbecue for her whole life.
What was the place called? Black?
Terry Black?
Terry Black.
Dude.
What if the jury's all deaf?
I don't think they could do that. That's bias.
Oh, that's right. It's called Blacks and their rivals are Smitties. That's what it was. Not Terry's and Blacks.
To me, I just don't get the big deal about, like, so her arm got popped out. Like, she could just Mel Gibson and Lethal Weapon, right? and then she's fine, dude. Just pop back in. Like,
She needs to watch more movies.
Yeah, it's-
So stupid.
it's a little, the story's a little hokey.
Yeah, why'd she wait 3 days for?
I can't wait for Antifa to come defend her.